Welcome to our Go Compose concert. I'm Sonia Nussin. I'm the artistic director of Go Compose North America, and we offer workshops to young musicians and also now to grown-ups who may have composed before, but many have never composed before. And we help them to compose in a way that works for them. So whether that's using color or picture or anything else, that's what we do. So, and regular notation, of course. So today we're doing a special concert for a bespoke workshop that we've done. Let me see if I can get this to move. There we go. Let me just go here. So we offer these bespoke workshops. If you have a community of people who would love to do a workshop and you don't see anything listed on our website, maybe we haven't got anything scheduled, or maybe there's something that doesn't suit your group, please get in touch with us because we are happy to create a workshop for your community, as we have done for this one. Just very quickly, please follow us on social media. Also, if you have a friend who might like this concert, tell them to come along to this YouTube and have a look. We really, really love having supporters and more people in our community. Also, if you like what you see, please consider giving a donation to us at our ongoing Fractured Atlas project. Basically, what this is a way for you to give tax-deductible donations and for us to be able to offer either discounted or free workshops to people. Your donations help to be able to pay for our wonderful teaching artists and for us to be able to put these workshops on. So I just wanted to mention that there's a QR code that will hopefully help you get to the right place. But let's go to our concert. We have had an amazing 2 days working with Anna, Ben, Tom, and Daphne. And I have been so lucky to be able to bring in Sean Doyle, who is a composer, and Saman Shahi, also a composer, and Kathleen Berger and Stephanie Ray, who are both flute players, to do this wonderful concert. So I'm going to hand over to Sean, and we're going to start listening to these wonderful pieces.
Hello, everyone. It's so great to be here. My name is Sean Doyle. I'm a composer. I currently live in Los Angeles. I had the honor of being a composition tutor for this Go Compose workshop and working with these four brilliant, gifted composers on four completely unique, original pieces that they've created over the past 2 days. And I think we're all in for a real treat to hear these four pieces being brought to life. I'll tell you a little bit about the composition workshop that I led yesterday with the four composers. One of the things we talked about was what I call text tunes, where to start a piece of music or to get ideas for composing something just off the top of your head, if you're not sure where to start, is you take a little bit of text, something that has meaning to you, and you find the natural rhythm in the text and the inflection of the words going up and down, and you use that as a kind of seed to extract some musical ideas, and then you'll be off and running composing your piece. We're going to see some examples of things like that in the works that are about to be performed. The first piece, which I'll introduce right now, is by one of our composers named Anna, and this piece is called Nala's Chase. And what I'd like to do is put the score up on the screen for you so everybody who's watching can see the score. This piece is a colorful use of what's called graphic notation, rather than being notated with pitches and rhythms on 5-line music paper. Anna did a graphic representation of the music. You see this line moving from left to right with all sorts of different colors and dynamic markings. And all of these dots in different colors represent different notes. The notes correspond to a text that Anna wrote up here. It's about her cat named Nala. Once upon a time, there was a kitten named Nala. She loved to attack things for no reason. One day, she was attacking a moth when she saw a mouse hurrying by. She looked at it and then chased after it. And that is how Nala knew the chase was on. So the music is a kind of representation of that adventure. This graphic score has lots of colors, lots of dynamics. It has a shape that you can follow along with, and you don't even need to read music to be able to follow along with the way that Anna has very cleverly notated this piece. And so I think now we'll hear a performance of it.
Bravo, Anna!
Hey, Anna.
That was so much fun to play. That was so fun, and I feel like I'm on a journey, and I can hear your story in what you did, and it's just so much fun. So congratulations. Woohoo!
And now we'll go over to Saman, who will introduce our next piece.
Thank you very much, Sonia. I think you have to unlock my camera. Hello, everyone. My name is Saman, and I'm a composer and conductor in Toronto, Canada. I've been involved with the Go Compose program for I think 2 years now. Done quite a few projects together, and it was definitely a really great experience working with the kids over the past 2 days. Really, really bright, intelligent, creative minds, and it's always fun to sort of get in the zone with them and get creative and really think about what they want to do. And this workshop was no exception. So the first piece that we're going to do for you from my group is a piece by Ben, and this piece is titled Whirlwind. And the way we approached it was we because we were thinking about text and how text can sort of inform the first kernel of an idea for a piece of music. We started thinking about things that have text, for example, movies, and he said that he really likes Star Wars. And we thought, okay, let's pick one of your favorite quotes from Star Wars. And then from there, we extracted the rhythm of that famous quote and use that as the first sort of the initial idea for our music. And also we use other things like numbers, for example, his birth year, to sort of figure out what kinds of notes, pitches we're going to use. So we used all sorts of text and numbers around us to figure out these numbers, and then we worked on how to make a piece of music structurally sound. So where to start, where to go, how much to repeat. So all these things really, we had a lot of really interesting discussions about it, and Ben was also very, very clever with the way he structured his piece, and I'm really happy to share the result with you. So here is Whirlwind, and we have our lovely flute player Stephanie to play it for us.
Congratulations, Ben. This was awesome. I know that this might have been a little outside your comfort zone, and thank you so much for writing such a beautiful piece of music, and keep at it. Bravo.
Yay, Ben, that was awesome. Okay, let's pass back to Sean.
Okie dokie. The next piece that we're going to hear is by Tom. And the title of this piece is called NA Opus 1, which I'm going to put the score right up on the screen so that you can see what that means. NA Opus 1. I'm not going to tell you what the NA stands for because part of the piece is that you can interpret this title for yourself as a listener. Like the piece that we just heard by Ben, Tom was also influenced by film scores and film music. He mentioned specifically that he was really into the scores from the Avatar movies. And so we talked about the character of that music and how it might influence what he wanted to write. He notated his score on a music manuscript, wrote it from beginning to end with some very detailed performing notes, dynamics, octave displacements at one or another point, and just created a really beautiful work for solo flute. The music goes on to the next page. I'm not going to show you the next page until Kathleen's performance gets there because the ending might contain some surprises for you listeners. So without further ado, here is NA Opus 1.
Ta-da! Hey! Tom, my favorite thing was doing the ta-da at the end. That made me so happy. Really great job. Such really beautiful textures and sounds. And I love the humor too. That's sometimes so hard to capture in music, and you did a great job.
Well done, Tom. I hope that you really especially liked Kathleen's ta-da, that was the first time I had heard her do that in your piece, and it was amazing. So well done.
And next up, we have Daphne's piece, which is called Falling Stars. With Daphne, we took a slightly different approach. We talked about the music she's listening to these days. For instance, she said that one of her favorite artists is Lindsey Sterling, and then we went and listened to some of her music. And we picked one of the melodies that she really liked in one of Lindsey's songs. And we started with that as our original sort of kernel of material. And we extracted the rhythm from that melody. And we, again, talked about some other things like what are some of your favorite sounds, some of your favorite scales, and we went from there. One of the things I really enjoyed with Daphne's composition was that she kept coming back and asking for, what if I do this effect? What if I do this? So she was very, very much interested and curious about the different ways the flute can be expressive. And I think she's also, because she's also a flute player, she was able to really, really dig deep and create this really, really beautiful piece, which is called Falling Stars. And here it is. We hope that you enjoyed it.
Bravo, Daphne. This was so much fun, and I appreciate your curiosity and your creativity in using all these different types of styles, and keep at it. Really fun to work with you.
That was an amazing concert. That was a beautiful piece, Daphne. But the concert in general was just wonderful. I want to thank everyone who took part. So especially Kathleen and Stephanie for playing these amazing pieces, and to Sean and Saman for leading and mentoring our new young composers in such a positive way. We had such a wonderful time these last 2 days, and we're hoping that we can work with these young composers more and more. Thank you again for coming. I was going to share my screen again, but I think if I do, I'm going to have another technical hitch. So with that, we're going to end the concert and say thank you, everyone, and see you next time.